So a while back, me and a couple of my friends were shopping around our hometown when I found Street Fighter the 30th Anniversary Collection with a price tag of $20. And this, and the fact that I'm a massive Capcom fan, meant I had to have it. Fast forward to a few days ago, and my school's band, which our main name was preparing for our school's community night. We had some downtime, so my band teacher, who we're going to call Mr. A, ordered us some pizza and let me set up my Switch to his giant TV. Originally, I was going to set up Super Smash Bros., but the game needed an update and I wasn't going to do all of that with school's Wi-Fi. So, we were stuck with Street Fighter. This turned out to be the greatest session of Street Fighter I've ever had in my life. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you all about it. Round 1. Admittedly started off pretty slow. My opponent decided to pick the original Street Fighter, the one they made back in 1987, and is arguably one of the worst in the series. This led me to getting absolutely crushed in the first round. This led to a friend of mine, who we're going to call Bree, saying, "Wow, there's no way you brought your own console just get whooped." Immediately, that made me lock in for the next 2 rounds, letting get my first win of the day. That's 1-1 me. On to round 2. Finally, we decided to play an actual fun game of Street Fighter. This being Super Street Fighter 2, the new challenger. I immediately locked in Ryu, and my other friend, who we're going to call Drew, locked in Blanca. He only knew how to do 2 things: backflip and summon lightning. So we're all in agreement that I won that match by a landslide, right? Right? That's 1 and 2 now. Next up, round 3. This time, someone else take my spot this round. They decided to play Street Fighter 3, Third Strike. So now was a girl who I'm going to call Luna, and a super tall guy whose nickname is Car. This goes without saying, but everyone I mentioned in these videos are great people all around, and I appreciate each and every one of them. You can safely assume that for everyone I mentioned in this video. But anyways, Luna copied Drew, but she decided to play Makoto. And Car locked in the absolute pimp, Dudley. This single action made his character my entire band's undeniable favorite. Car easily wiped the floor with Luna, but she was a good sport about it. At this point, me and my friend Bree decided it would be a good idea to go get our English teacher to see if he wanted to join, Mr. S. He was in the middle of grading, and this is basically how the interaction went. "Hey, I know you're probably busy grading right now, but do you want to come down to the band room and play some games with us? We got Street Fighter." That's all you needed to say. At this point, I didn't know what round they were on, but we could literally hear the cheers of excitement down the hall. That made all of us very excited, too. Then came round 4, at least to my count, where it was me versus Mr. S. This is how it went. For context, I locked in Ryu during this game. I don't know what kind of video game steroids this 20-some-year-old man was on, but this was the beginning of a losing streak like no other. Mr. S, Car, Luna, Drew, Bree, and so many others wiped the floor with me over and over again. At this point, the crowd favorite, Dudley, would literally get applause the moment he was selected, and every time he was picked, I knew it was over for me. I tried different characters like Makoto, but I never really strayed away from Ryu. No matter what I did, I nearly lost every round. The quote that really made my day was my buddy Carr saying, "Dude, you're going to be seeing Ryu in your nightmares," which unfortunately was true. By the time community night had gotten started, we'd gotten so many people from all corners of the school taking turns, having a great time. It's safe to say that I found a game with far more hype than Smash Bros. And I'm just glad I got to have this opportunity with all my friends. Final score, 3-8. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.